calling you a radical. I'm still running against the wind. See the young man run against the wind. Cubs win, Cubs win. Fucking David reached into the bag and he slung the fucking stone. Fucking don't let anybody ever tell you that David can't kill Goliath, and read the rest of the scripture. Put the fucker's head on a stick and parade it. So, wow, 16 fucking beats 1. Wow, not even beats him, fucking crushes them. Right here on this campus is when Virginia, fucking, remember when Virginia went down, Ralph Sampson, to Jimmy Valvano, who died of cancer, way too young cancer. He cut down the nets on this campus. Fucking Weaver Stay, go fucking team. So don't anybody ever tell you that it wasn't the activists, Kevin Blanch and his crew, that took down the nuclear industry. Don't ever tell me it was the economics. Don't anybody here's to the boys of Rural Green. Fuck the monarchy, the Jesuit fucking monarchy from Bavaria, English royal, and fuck the Queen. We won't be mastered by you scumbag. So, fucking leprechaun just come up and tried to fucking pinch me. Fucking go team. How fucking exciting was that? It finally happened. And I don't think people have realized that this is the year 2018. Don't ever let me tell you the economics is what took down the nuclear energy crime syndicate. Kevin Blanch and crew, we took them down. And I'll tell you how we took them down. How did fucking scumbag Trump get elected? Video killed the nuclear energy fucking crime syndicate star. I gotta show you. Kevin reached into his bag. He reached into his bag. Let's see what I got in here. I got something really cool in here. What the hell? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He reached into the bag and he slung the stone. Oh yeah, I was at that game. What's that? Go team. That's the greatest upset in college basketball history by far. A little guy named Steve Nash from Santa Clara, California. 15 beats Stoudemire in Arizona. Fucking in the Huntsman chemical luxury good of death. Oh yeah, that's it. 2-time NBA MVP. 1,000,000 to 1, 100,000,000 to 1. 2-team MVP. Think about this happening in Baltimore. So when Namath beat what was Namath? Who'd they beat? Baltimore. How about 69? Go team Mets. Back in the Orioles that fucking won how many games? Had a couple rookies named who? Seaver and those are 1,000,000 to 1 shots. What happened with those kids at Baltimore? From Baltimore. It's beyond 1,000,000 to 1 shot. Go fucking team. So this is important. The nuclear energy crime syndicate and their scumbag criminal derelict liars. Kevin reached into the bag. Remember, I was given 2 months to live my place and time. They murdered my father. They murdered Annika. The United States DOE. Their propaganda machine. Please allow me to introduce myself. A bee, the wannabes. Trump's all in on this. Their fucking propaganda, what they did to me, they come at me with fucking teams and waves. Fucking just waves. They've admitted it. They admitted it. The Obama, Barry Antoinette, let them eat yellow cake. Scumbags. Go team. That's who I am. I'm that little Santa Clara freaking. Oh yeah, he was Canadian. But think about the Canadian. That's where all the trolls and the rats, the Queen's bitch on a leash. Why didn't we let Teddy Roosevelt? Teddy says, I'm invading Canada after I free Cuba from the Spanish monarchy. Canada next. I'm taking her from the Queen. McKinley said, no. No, you're not. No, you're not. And then they lie and say it was an anarchist. There was no anarchist. For I am the great tariff president standing on the tariff platform. He was a Hamiltonian, just like FDR, just like freaking Teddy. They were Hamiltonians. Or they took him out. He was fucking murdered by the Queen. Queen, she's not English. Here's to the boys of Royal Green. Fuck the monarchy. Fuck the Queen. You globalist fucking wannabes. You got nerve gas. You got some polonium in the fucking tea. I'll never forget it. The interview with NASH. They're in that little frat house, that beautiful Victorian in Santa Clara. And he says, well, what do you think? He says, I can't study. I got tests. There's so much media here. I was here at the University of Weber State, the Water School Business, doing some teaching, helping Flag Cooley, finishing up some degrees in '95. When Weber State had Ruben Nemhart, and they had this great fucking team, and they knocked off, they sent Michigan State, that legendary coach, Judd Heathcote, they sent him packing. They were 15-point underdogs. They kicked their ass. By the way, they had Iverson and boys beat. Iverson won on a fluke. Nemhart shut him down to 3 fucking points. One of the players on the team come back, and I says, well, the hardest test on this campus was the 440 test. I'm like, you don't need to take that test. I mean, how did you study? He says, I studied on Saturday between the 2 games. He got the fucking class act. Here's to the student athlete. They're amazing. To the coaches, they're scumbags. This guy from Montana who wanted a fist fight, the Big Sky, what they turned the Big Sky for a conference into was fist fight. Fuck that guy. I mean, they've ruined this conference. Weber State needs to get out. You know, because, I mean, think about it. They couldn't win with Damian Lillard. So, I mean, he's a scumbag. I'm glad they got freaking run out of the fucking building. Fucking pieces of shit. But think about it. This happened in Baltimore. It's our time. And this has nothing to do with sports. It has nothing to do with sports. This has to do with everything culture. American America culture represent. And does sport mirror culture? Culture mirror sport? Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, Ken Burns proved that until he drank the Kool-Aid. Went to his 11th fucking inning. Scumbag. Against the wind. That's who I am. I'm NASH, but I ain't no Canadian. I'm born on the landscape right here. Fucking light him up. Fuck, that was a 1,000,000-to-1 shot. Gotta see the picture of him in here. I'd open it up if I had more time. That thing's worth so much fucking money. Greatest upset in fucking sports history, probably. Until yesterday. Fuck, unreal. Fucking bring to those Cavalier fucks. How fucking exciting. And don't ever let anybody tell you that the economics took down the nuclear energy crime scene. Good. If that was the case, they would have been taken down 40 fucking years ago. They've never fucking been profitable. They fucking looted and hoard out. But Kevin reached into the fucking bag and he slung the fucking stone. My place and time. Compelling. They smashed me. They went after me. Digitally, physically, everything. For I fear no evil. Though I've walked through the valley of the shadow of fucking death. Against the wind. I'm still running against the wind. Where'd you sleep last night? Don't you lie to me, girl. Don't you lie to me. Where'd you sleep last night? Where'd you sleep last night? Where'd you sleep? I slept in the dead fucking pines with the sun from Fukushima, Japan. Oh, it shines. I was given less than 2 months to fucking live 6.5 years ago. Remember, I'm jumping through all them tide pools doing all that work with a fucking Feldorite valve. Think about that. Miracle after miracle. I was born on an Easter Sunday. I almost died on Easter. I'm still running against the wind. This is the year. Fucking Kevin reached into the bag and he slung the stone and it struck the nuclear fucking giant in his head. And the nuclear fucking giant fell to the earth and radiated the earth for time and eternity. Read the rest of the scripture. We need to parade their fucking head on a fucking stick. Fuck you fucking rats and trolls have gone after me. Karma's a motherfucker. For I fear no fucking evil. Fucking, I fear no evil. Here's the boys of Little Green. For Kevin reached into his bag. The nuclear industry, the NRA, NRC, all the regulatory committees of the United States, what are they? They're the referee in the 1972 Olympics. Fucking basketball, gold medal basketball league. That's era. Probably the only one on earth. I'll sell it. 100,000. I'll donate it somewhere with a proper place sometime because I don't give a fuck about money. I just need enough to fucking do my activism, that's all. Stand